Hey guys, coming to you live from the outside. It's too nice to be inside, right? Okay, really nothing much is going on. It's Thursday. Make sure you do your comprehension test and spelling test tomorrow. Let's get reading. Okay, so remember Parker. Peter and his friends go to the park. They see the girl, who of course I can't remember what her name is. Oh, Sheila. And then Peter's mom brings Fudge, and Sheila convinces the mom to leave Fudge. So let's see what happens. As soon as my mother was gone, Fudge took off. "Can't catch me," he hollered. "Can't catch Fudgy." "Go get him, Sheila," I said. "You're in charge, remember?" Me and Jimmy horsed around while Sheila ran after Fudge. When she caught him, we decided we better go to the playground like my mother said. It was a lot easier to keep an eye on him in a smaller place. Anyway, Fudge likes to climb on the jungle gym, and that way he can't get lost. As soon as we got to the playground, Sheila started chasing me. "Peter's got the cooties! Peter's got the cooties!" she yelled. "Cut that out," I said. So she chased Jimmy. "Jimmy's got the cooties! Jimmy's got the cooties!" Me and Jimmy decided to fight back. So what if she's a girl? She started it. We grabbed her by the arms. She squirmed and tried to get away from us, but we wouldn't let go. We hollered really loud, "Sheila's got the cooties! Sheila's got the cooties!" All three of us were busy fooling around that we didn't notice Fudge up on the jungle gym until he called, "Peeta, Peeta." That's how he says my name. "What?" I asked. See? Fudge flapped his arms around. "Fudgy's a bird! Fudgy's a bird! Fly, birdie, fly!" That crazy kid. I thought running to the jungle gym with Jimmy and Sheila right behind me. But it was too late. Fudge already found out he didn't have wings. He fell to the ground. He was screaming and crying, and his face was a mess of blood. I couldn't even tell where the blood was coming from at first. Then Jimmy handed me his handkerchief. I don't know how clean it was, but it was better than nothing. I mopped some blood off of Fudge's face. Sheila cried, "It wasn't my fault, honest, it wasn't." "Oh, shut up," I told her. "He's really a mess," Jimmy said, inspecting Fudge, "and his teeth are gone too." "What are you talking about?" I asked Jimmy. "Look, in his mouth," Jimmy said. "Now, while he's screaming, see, he's got a big space big space where he used to have his front teeth." "Oh, no," Sheila screamed. "He's right, Fudgy's teeth are gone." Fudge stopped crying for a minute. "All gone?" he asked. "Open your mouth wide," I said. He did, and I looked in. It was true. His two top teeth were missing. "My mother's gonna kill you, Sheila," I said. Was I glad I wasn't left in charge of my brother? Sheila cried louder. "But it was an accident. He did it himself. "You better find his teeth," I said. "Where should I look?" Sheila said. "On the ground." Sheila crawled around looking for Fudge's teeth while I tried to clean him up some more. "See, Fudge?" "See," Fudge said, showing me all his wounds. "Boo-boo here and here, more boo-boo here." His knees and elbows were all scraped up. "I'm going to get your mother," Jimmy hollered, running out of the playground. "Good idea," I called. "I just can't find them," Sheila said. "Well, keep looking," I yelled. "Honestly, Peter, there aren't any teeth here." "All gone?" Fudge asked again. Not all," I told him, "just two." Fudge started to scream, "Want my teeth! Want my teeth!" Jimmy must have met my mother on her way back to the park because it only took 2 minutes for her to get there. By the time, a whole crowd of kids had gathered around us. Most of them were crawling on the ground like Sheila looking for Fudge's teeth. My mother picked up Fudge. "Oh, my baby, my precious, my little love." She kissed him all over. "Show Mommy where it hurts." Fudge showed her all his boo-boos. Then she said, "All gone." "What's all gone?" my mother asked. "His two front teeth," I said. "Oh, no," my mother cried. "Oh, my poor little angel." Sheila sniffled and said, "I can't find them, Mrs. Hatcher. I've looked everywhere, but Fudge's teeth are gone." "Must have swallowed them," my mother said, looking into Fudge's mouth. "Oh, Mrs. Hatcher, how awful. I'm sorry. I'm really very sorry," Sheila cried. "What will happen to him?" "He'll be all right," Sheila, my mother said. "I'm sure it was an accident. Nobody's blaming you." Sheila started bawling again. My mother said, "Let's go home now." I thought my mother was being pretty easy on Sheila. After all, she was left in charge. When we got home, Mom washed Fudge's cuts and scrapes with peroxide. Then she called Dr. Cone. He told her to take Fudge to our dentist, so my mother called Dr. Brown's office and made an appointment for the next day. When that was done, she gave Fudge some socks to play with. I went into the kitchen to have a glass of juice. My mother followed me. "Peter, Warren Hatcher," she said, "I'm sorry that I can't trust you for just 10 minutes. "Me?" I asked. "Trust me? What's this got to do with me?" My mother raised her voice. "I left your brother with you for 10 minutes, and just look at what happened. I'm disgusted with you." "It was Sheila's fault," I said. "You said Sheila was in charge. So how come you're mad at me and not at Sheila?" "I just am," my mother shouted. I ran to my room and slammed the door. I watched Dribble walk around on his favorite rock. "My mother's the meanest mother in the whole wide world," I told my turtle. "She loves Fudge more than me. She doesn't even love me anymore. She doesn't even like me." Maybe not. I'm maybe not even her real son. Maybe somebody left me in a basket on her doorstep. My real mother's probably a beautiful princess. I bet she'd like to have me back. Nobody needs me around here, that's for sure. I didn't eat much supper that night, and I had a lot of trouble falling asleep. The next morning, my mother came into my room and sat down on my bed. I didn't look at her. "Peter," she said. I didn't answer. "Peter, I said some things yesterday that I didn't really mean." I looked at her. "Honest?" I asked. "Yes, you see, I was very upset over Fudge's accident, and I had to blame somebody, so I picked on you." "Yes," I said, "you sure did." "It wasn't your fault, though, I know that. It was an accident. It could have happened even if I had been on the playground myself." "He wanted to fly," I said. "He thought he was a bird. I don't think he'll try to fly again," my mother said. "Me neither," I told her. Then we both laughed, and I knew she was my real mother after all. Okay, guys, we just ended chapter 4. We're going to be reading chapter 5, The Birthday Bash, tomorrow. See you later.